write 1,000 songs about a breakup, or I could watch the waves move and listen while I wake up next to you. I think I'll take option 2. Let's buy a house in Paris, renovate the basement, invite over the neighbors, even the one with the facelift in the shoes. And we can make chocolate tiramisu. When the one holding the world, pulling their strings, making it twirl, decides what feelings, and that time is up. I hope you know that I'll be there for you no matter what. When you come back as a bird, you're looking down across the earth, just trying to fit in. I'll be the olive tree that you live in. I can shed a tear for you every time my heart broke, or go stare out my window and watch as all the smart folks disagree. Man, that's no way to be free. I'm finally out of answers, I'm finally out of questions. Had to get my ass kicked to finally learn my lesson and see that life's not all about me. When the one holding the world, pulling their strings, making it twirl, decides what feelings, and that time is up. I hope you know that I'll be there for you no matter what. When you come back as a bird, you're looking down across the earth.
It's been a long year. Would we survive in a horror movie? Doubt it, we're too slow moving. We trust everyone we meet. Two bodies riddled with scars from our preteens, intertwined in a car's dirty backseat. Stare at a driving screen. We didn't know that the sun was collapsing till the seas rose and the buildings came crashing. We cried, oh, everywhere, everything. Wanna love you to perform for the words to eat till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in yours. Everywhere, everything. Wanna love you to perform for the words to eat till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in yours.
Drive slowly, I know every route in this county. Maybe that ain't such a bad thing. I'll tell you where not It's been a long year, and all of our books pages dog-eared. We write out the ends on our palms, dear, and forget to read. And we couldn't know that the sun was collapsing.
You're standing here in this beautiful place, surrounded by your families, your loved ones, and your friends, and most importantly, standing here with each other. If I haven't met you yet, my name's Ryan. I've had the distinct pleasure of calling these two friends for a few years. I met Danny first in the summer of 2020, the way any two men in their 20s in Chicago should, playing 16-inch softball and then throwing back way too many Coors Lights for a Tuesday. He was a hell of a shortstop, a great contact hitter, and an even better drinking buddy. And we immediately became great friends. As I've gotten to know him in the years since, I realized Danny isn't just competitive on the diamond. His competitiveness goes into every part of his life. He has the best hook shot of any sub-6-foot basketball player I've ever seen. He can drive a golf ball with the best of them, and is even a menace at the board game Trouble. But among all the smack talk and gleeful laughs when he takes someone out in a board game, I quickly realized he's also one of the most genuine people I've ever met. When it comes time to listen or lend some advice or give someone a shoulder to lean on, he's always ready to be there. When I asked Nicole what her favorite things about you were, the first things she mentioned are your compassion, your friendship, and your openness to others, and your constant desire to be better. I know I've been blessed to be on the receiving side of those traits, and I'm sure there are many here who'd say the same. Now to the star of the show. Sorry, buddy. Today especially reminds me of the day I found out Nicole was part of Danny's life. It was spring of 2021, and like today, Danny and I were wearing suits at a beach. Swimsuits in Miami Beach with the point stands. He called me over and he was like, "Hey, Rye Guy, come check out this babe I've been talking to." Sure enough, when I asked a few months ago if they could describe their first impression of each other, Danny told me in 3 short words his thoughts on Nicole: super hot blonde.
Thanks.
It took a few weeks, but when I finally met the super hot blonde, once again at Echo Softball, it was clear that there were other reasons she captured his heart. Nicole is a bubbly ray of sunshine with a bit of a tough streak, and she instantly fit in with all of Danny's friends. In the years since, I've been fortunate to be around these two when they've been together, and I've gotten to know her better. When I asked Danny the same questions about you, Nicole, he said you're his best friend. You're always cracking him up. You're one of the funniest people he knows, and you always keep life unpredictable and fun. Beyond this, anyone who has spent any time with you knows that you're endlessly kind, you care for others deeply, and you're one of the most fiercely loyal people anyone could know. I'm so thankful you entered my life, not just as Danny's future wife, but as my friend. Now, as the two of you stand here in the same place that your relationship first grew roots 6 years ago, I'm going to give you some homework. The great coach Mike Krzyzewski once said about his teams, "I get a group of people who are talented to commit to excellence and to work together as one." That's where it starts. Different talents, same commitment. As you stand here today, ready to make this commitment to one another, I want to challenge you to put your different talents to work toward it, using some examples I've seen grow in each of you over the past few years. Nicole, look at the example of your leg sleeve. You had this brilliant, crazy idea in mind, this complex harmony of things going on and blending together to create a work of art. You couldn't make it happen all at once, though. It started out with a little step, maybe a sketch, seeing a good idea online. Then it became an outline. But you didn't stop there. You filled it in, shading it, coloring it until it looked exactly like you wanted it to. And did you settle at that? No. You said, okay, I'm going to add a second piece and a third piece. Each of them on their own are very nice, but working together with the first, they're adding to and growing this beautiful work of art toward whatever the ultimate goal is. Just like that process, don't stop at one good thing. Add a second and then a third good thing, and allow this marriage to grow into the incredible tapestry that it can be. Danny, I want you to treat this marriage like your golf game. There are two ways I mean this. Obviously, the first is that you should always make time for it, no matter what. Prioritize it over work and all your other relationships. Second, like your golf game, like Nicole's leg sleeve, it's a harmony of all these little things working together. The thought and precision of every aspect of your movement. Choosing the right approach based on the situation. Even deciding to take your medicine when you know you made a mistake, like shanking a drive or trying to tell Nicole she was wrong about something. And you know the only way to fix it is admit your fault and move forward. But most importantly, never stop aiming to be the best version of yourself you can be. Just like in golf, you'll probably be pretty terrible at first. But aim to break 100 and then 90, and don't settle there. Keep working to get better every day. Treat Nicole in the same way, making the choice to keep striving to improve. And that word choice is what I want to come back to as we're gathered here today. You've each made countless choices that led you to this moment. From the choice to say hi to each other at that airport bar, to the choice to become Harvey's stepdad, to Danny's choice to get down on one knee in Paris, and Nicole's choice to say yes. They've all led us to this celebration of your love. And in the years to come, you're going to be asked to keep making that choice over and over again. There will be days where it's going to feel so easy, where love will be the happiest place on earth. There will be days where the last thing you want to do is show the person across from you now the love they deserve. But love is not just a feeling. It's a practice, a daily decision to show up, to give fully, and to keep growing together. So keep making that choice daily, to honor the vows you'll make today, to give your all to the person in front of you, and to keep growing in this love that's already blossomed so far. Now Danny and Nicole will be exchanging their vows. Let these serve, along with the rings you're about to place on each other's fingers, as a reminder of the commitment and endless devotion to each other you're making here. Danny, take Nicole's hand, please, and repeat after me. I, Daniel William.
I, Daniel William.
Take you, Nicole Ray.
Take you, Nicole Ray.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To love you and to comfort you.
To love you and to comfort you.
To honor you and to keep you.
To honor you and to keep you.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
I, Nicole Ray.
I, Nicole Ray,
Take you, Daniel William.
take you, Daniel William,
To be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband,
To have and to hold from this day forward.
to have and to hold from this day forward,
To love you and to comfort you.
to love you and to comfort you,
To honor you and to keep you.
to honor you and to keep you,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health,
Till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Danny and Nicole, having witnessed your vows before all who are gathered here, and by the power invested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of Illinois, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Robin.
Standing there with nothing
I got a whole lot of money. Bitches count it for me. Bottle keep popping that water, bad whole jacking. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome with a big glass of applause, Daniel the West, Daniel Mr. and Mrs. Robin.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club, there you go, rolling up that loud shit. My weed keep your security said be quiet. My presence start a riot, the girls get excited. Hold on, wanna try it? I'm like, why not try it? My sweat they wanna buy it, my juice they wanna try it. Club going stupid when I do.
Out of the corner of my eye, caught you walk by. I chase you down. Is it okay if I call you mine? From here on out, as if I could ever stop. You are light as a butterfly, as heavy as a rock. Bottom and the top. Is it okay if I call you mine? From here on out, as if I could ever stop. Now I'm opened up, I'm strong, I'm wild, like a storm out the stars in my blood. And it's all because of you, my love. Is it okay if I call you mine? From here on out, as if I could ever stop. When you laugh, it's like a light that fill me up. Cause you are my love. It's like when I fell into your eyes, I could not get out, and I could not get enough. Is it okay if I call you mine? From here on out, as if I could ever stop. When I'm all used up, old and breaking apart, like a storm out the stars in my blood.
Everyone, I'm Allison. I am Nicole's younger sister, even though most of our lives we've been confused as twins. I'm so grateful to be standing up as a maid of honor today to celebrate the love between Danny and Nicole. I've been fortunate enough to have seen Nicole in every phase of life. From our elementary days, when she would convince Dane and I that she had magic powers to turn our eyes colors, or giving us water tattoos that would magically show up when we turned 18, to her high school best dressed era that I should probably get some credit for because she made me help her pick out her outfits every single night before school. To the Sorrento's Tina era, it was one time. To the independent girl boss taking on Chicago era. Throughout her entire life, Nicole has always been a force, confident, witty, and unapologetically herself in every era. Sorry, I'm like really shaking. She's the kind of person who will hype you up before a big moment, make you laugh in the middle of a breakdown, and fiercely defend the people that she loves. And I can honestly say that this, today, is my favorite version of her. The version that exists alongside Danny, who brings out and appreciates all her best qualities. And let me just say, it takes a special kind of man to win over Nicole. And by special, I mean someone who steals hot sauce from restaurants and takes them home because he knows that that is her love language. Danny, you match Nicole in all the best ways. You're confident, driven, and somehow you're both the chattiest person in the room. You have the biggest heart and so much patience, and the way that you love Nicole is exactly how she deserves to be loved. You don't just accept her quirks, you lean into them. I mean, you literally help her collect all of the silverware wraps at a restaurant just so she can make her paper chain masterpiece. That's love. When you two are together, the energy is electric. You feed off of each other, you talk over each other, and somehow it just works. It's chaotic, it's passionate, and it's undeniably you. Danny, you've allowed Nicole to be soft in a way that not many people get to see. Nicole is one of the strongest people that I've ever known, but with you, she gets to exhale a little. You brought out a side of her that's lighter, goofier, and more openly affectionate. I know that you and Harvey, of course, are truly her safe place to be her most authentic self. Speaking of Harvey, honestly, I feel like he should have officiated this wedding. Ryan, I don't know where you're at. You did amazing. Can we get a round of applause for Ryan also? He did fantastic. But truly, I didn't think anyone could love that little dog as much as Nicole does, and then I saw Danny with him. Now, we don't let just anyone into our family. We're tight, sarcastic, and very protective bunch, but Danny, you fit. You're one of us, and speaking on behalf of our entire crew, we wholeheartedly, officially welcome you to the family. So I will end with this. Nicole, I hope you have as much fun growing old with Danny as I did growing up with you. And Danny, welcome to forever with one of the very best people that I know. So, we could raise a glass and cheers to a lifetime of love, laughter, chaos, and Harvey living forever. I love you both so much. Cheers.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you.
My name is Jack. I wanted to really quick thank everyone for making it down to Punta Cana. It is truly a magical place where both Packer and Bears fans can rejoice and unite towards the common cause. So give yourself a round of applause for making it down here. I know it's not easy for everybody. I wanted to give a special shout out to the Robbins family. Growing up on Springfield Avenue, I truly felt like I had a second home. Mike, Mariah, Jackie, Victoria, and of course, Buddy Love. You guys always welcome me into your house for sleepovers or for food. And Danny certainly got a lot of great qualities from you guys. And so shout out to the Robbins family. Absolutely. I met Danny when I was in 5th grade. And as I'm growing older, you kind of realize that not a lot of people have friends from their high school or from their middle school when you're absolute most awkward and you're living through stuff together. And I've experienced my entire life with Danny through riding bikes, school dances, all the works, our birthdays, anything. And it's been the pleasure of my lifetime, buddy. Okay? Just wait for it, okay? Now, Danny has since grown to a respectable height, okay? But that was not always the case growing up. And having the tallest kid in class and one of the smallest kids in class made for a lot of jokes growing up with teachers and friends and everything. And despite actually having a twin, my dad used to get a kick out of calling us the twins, right? Everywhere we went, based off an old 1980s movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. I don't think I have to explain that joke for anybody, right? And although I got the height, the hairline, and the charisma, Danny got the heart, and that's the only thing that really matters. To some people, I guess. You know what I mean? Danny is, I'm so proud to be his best man. He's truly my favorite friend, the best man I know in life. Some of you guys might not know this, but Danny moonlit as a diabetic expert growing up for a certain irresponsible diabetic. I'm really happy we're over that phase, right? Fast forward to my 29th birthday, and Danny was going to take me to the Cubs game. Danny has season tickets for the Cubs game, and some mysterious girl stole my ticket on my birthday. Okay? Now, I didn't take offense to this tragedy, okay? I think the weather sucked anyway, all right? So I met ticket thief Nicole about a month later. Danny had a party, and it was a great night. Drinks were had, games were played, and we met Danny's soulmate, Nicole. I remember Danny being a little nervous kind of before this. All of his degenerate friends are meeting his new girlfriend. I could tell he liked her because he was nervous. He told us what Nicole's been telling us all week, be on your best behavior, okay? Towards the end of the night, Steven approached, and I'm sure some of you guys have gotten to meet Steven this week. I'm not sure how he made it through customs, quite frankly. But Steven has a great party trick, all right? He has a fake tooth that he likes to pull out every once in a while. You can have him show you later tonight. Steven, please have that on deck for everybody, okay? And when Nicole saw this, like anyone, she would be astonished, right? She took his tooth, cracked her beer with it, and chugged her beer. I think it was at that moment, despite our astonished faces, that we knew we had added somebody to our wolf pack. Okay? And it was quite instantly, I would have to say. And I've gotten to know Nicole for 5 years now. You are kind, you are genuine, you love arts and crafts more than anyone I've met in my entire life. And I am so happy that not only you make my best friend happy, but that I get you in my life as well. And it is an absolute pleasure, okay? And I hate to break it to you, you were not Danny's first. Not by a long shot, okay? But you are his best and his last, okay? So whether you're out seeing double or at home playing trouble, remember to love and never be bitter. I'll always be there as Harvey's dog sitter. Now, I am still single. That's right, ladies. All right, we got a boat tomorrow and everything, okay? I wanted to depart you guys with some advice, okay? Never go to bed angry. Don't keep score. And learn how to fill the dish rack, Danny. God damn it. Nicole's way. If you guys could do me a favor and put your glasses up. To love, laughter, and a happily ever after. I love you guys. I can't wait to see what the rest of our lives look like.
Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I know you did it. It was amazing. Hello,
Welcome, everyone. My paper is supposed to be cardstock, but the humidity did something to it, so I apologize. I'm Karen Terry, and I'm the very proud mother of the beautiful bride, and it's my honor to be here celebrating Nicole and Danny with all of you. Woo! Their engagement has brought on a bit of reflection for me. Watching my daughter standing here, glowing with happiness, takes my breath away. I've often told others that Nicole is my Mustang. Not only is she wildly beautiful in the most natural way and free-spirited in the most genuine way, she's intelligent and curious, resilient and adaptable, strong-willed and fiercely independent. And on top of all of that, she's one of the funniest people I know and the most loyal and giving friend a person could ask for. And while I've always known she'd grow into this incredible woman, seeing it today feels like my dreams for her have come true. When raising Nicole, I was a single mom of 3, but I wasn't alone. Many of you here today were there to help along the way. It wasn't always easy, but it was absolutely worth it. Every dance recital, all the bike trips, a handful of sports she thought she wanted to try, attending every single home football game 4 straight years just to watch her dance at halftime. Those moments are etched in my heart forever. There were late night sleepovers filled with giggling girls and a few sleepless nights of my own, wondering if everything was going to be okay. Nicole, I may have raised you, but you have taught me so much along the way. I'm endlessly proud of you, and I'd do it all over again just to see you this happy. I want to take a moment to honor someone who couldn't be with us tonight, Nicole's dad, Sean. He would be so proud of the woman you've become. I know he's watching over us right now, smugly beaming, acknowledging your unmistakable beauty and your tender heart. But let's be honest, he would be most proud because he knows underneath the glamour of the day, you'd be able to win a beer chugging contest against just about anyone here. Sean would have been the last person to leave this evening because he would not want this incredible moment to end. He was a Mustang too. To Danny, thank you for loving my daughter the way that you do. Thank you for making her laugh, respecting her, for always standing by her side. I knew Danny was the one for Nicole right away. I can't give some speech about welcoming Danny to our family because it felt like he's been part of our family since the very beginning. We all just clicked. But I can say thank you to Mike and Mariah for raising an exceptional young man. Thank you. We are so proud to have him in our family. Like many parents, I often repeated certain principles to my children, words of wisdom that they now affectionately refer to as the rules of life. One of those rules is happiness is a choice. Choose it. Danny and Nicole, thank you for choosing happiness. Thank you for believing in it, for nurturing it, and now building your life on it. Here's to a lifetime of happiness in your love, your laughter, holding each other tight in hard times, and dancing in the kitchen with Harvey, just because. To Nicole and Danny.
Wow. What an act I had to follow. All of them super. And I had a plan when I came here that I was going to tell like some really embarrassing stories about Daniel. And then, I thought, it's a really solemn occasion and this is really no place for that. And then I changed my mind. And I thought, this could be the last time I ever get to do this. this could be it. He's going to be a married man now. He's going to have a future with Nicole, and I'll be in the rear view mirror. So I just jotted down a couple things. Hang on, hold on. Hang on. Let's see. It's just a couple things. Hang on. Just a couple things. Let me see. Just kidding. No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. First time Nicole ever came out to dinner with all of us. It was our whole family, and Nicole came. First time we met her, and she was just natural, blended in with us, happy, laughing, getting along with everybody. And at that moment, I had exactly only one thought. I'm thinking, dude, do not fuck this up. I love you both. Let's enjoy the night.
I didn't fuck it up. We just want to say thank you all for taking the time, coming here, celebrating with us. Everyone's here because you mean a lot to us, and you've contributed to our happiness, our life, everything. And it takes effort to have relationships and be friends and spend time. And it just means a lot that you guys all showed up and celebrate us and cry for us and laugh for us and kind of fuck with us sometimes, whatever. And we enjoy it. And, I just can't say thank you enough to everyone for being here, for the both of us. And I'm excited to be part of her family. I know she's excited to be part of mine. And with that said, grab a drink. Let's get fucked up. And let's hit that dance floor. Let's have a good time.
Let's get lit.
Let's get lit.
Close to you right now, it's a force field. I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. Stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. There's no stopping us right now. And there's no stopping us right now. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel
so close to you right now.
Wow.